Okay, good morning. I just thought I would do a quick energy read in Quebec, where I live. It's a public holiday. It's Fête Nationale, Fête Jean-Baptiste, Saint Jean-Baptiste. For those of you that are here for the first time, my name is Lyndon. I am an energy reader. I've been reading energy for 40 odd years. I'm a Reiki practitioner, and also I've been using tarot for about the last 6. I got interested in tarot when I was much younger. My father owned a bookstore, and one of his employees was into tarot. And so I was interested but didn't really explore it. That changed just before the pandemic. So we have 4 oracle cards, which is a lot, but hey, let's take it. Luck is on your side. You and your loved ones are safe. Always good to get that coming out. Show the world the real you. And you're very close to achieving your goal. Interesting. And the bottom of the deck is actually interesting. Look at the bigger picture. So let's grab some tarot. I'm going to use the Gothic Whispers. I haven't used them in a reading for a little while. So let's see what they have. They feel kind of right for today's reading. First card out, I'll show you in a second, is the 3 of Cups. Second card is the King of Swords. The King of Swords. So some kind of celebration. I always thought the 3 of Cups is a weird card just because, particularly in this deck, too many cards there. You have these 3 people celebrating and you have all of the skulls or skeletons in the background. Too many again. What is it with all the cards coming out in big clumps? The 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups with the King of Swords. It feels like there's some kind of challenge to an established group. Maybe somebody here thinks that everything is resolved, but there's somebody on the outside that says, yeah, not so fast. We have Temperance. And we only have 2 cups, so we have 3 glasses. 3 cups here and 2 glasses, 2 cups. Maybe this is 3 becoming 2. Maybe a situation where there are too many people involved, maybe this kind of established group or somebody, because I always feel like here you've got these 2 guys are closer together and then there's a gap between them and the woman in this picture. It doesn't have to be that dynamic. It could be just a group. Maybe somebody's on the outside of a group and they're celebrating it, or this is somebody bringing about a change to this dynamic, and that's where you get the patience, and over time this is going to resolve itself. So it could be work, it could be colleagues, it could be friendship, it could be family, and I don't know whether it's the two moving away or the woman is gradually departing the situation. Again, genders are really unimportant, but it could be that somebody's breaking free from something and either side of this equation thinks it's fine, thinks everything is okay, they're celebrating, but one side of this is breaking free. You have the Emperor as the next card out. So maybe this is the woman in this card, but doesn't have to be gender specific, is actually moving away and raising the sword and kind of saying, look, this is, I'm backing away from this. Whoops, nearly dropped all the cards. And it's just, maybe somebody's been waiting for that to happen. Again, this is not, it could be a work situation, it could be family, friendship, it could be a relationship. I get the sense that this is not a relationship dynamic where there are more than two people in that dynamic. It could be family, it could be kids, it could be work, but it's just that breathing space, maybe, is the best way to describe it. We have the Ace of Wands. And it's just one side of this is creating space for something else, or for creating space for what they want. Six of Pentacles is the next card out. Somebody's been overly generous with time, with money, or there's that expectation for people getting handouts. Maybe this is somebody retreating their time or energy or money, maybe, from something and pursuing something else. Ten of Cups coming out. So maybe this is, again, I get the sense this is work or family, or it's not a romantic situation. I was going to say it's not a romantic threesome, but you know what I mean. It's not like there are too many people in a romantic situation. It feels like it's other things. It feels like it's commitments, maybe. Again, with the Six of Pentacles, financial commitments. It could be family. It could be just too many opinions in a situation. It's a Devil card. So maybe this is something that you are just starting to break free of the boundaries of overcommitting, or you're kind of breaking free of the views and opinions of other people and doing your own thing, which is giving you clarity. We have the Moon card. So maybe this, whatever this is, has been just making you see the dark side of yourself. Even if it's not there, it just makes you feel like you're never quite good enough, never quite, kind of devoting the energy to the passion projects, to the things that you want. Sorry, I was nearly about to sneeze and managed not to. Yeah, and this Ace of Cups is about that separation. You go from the King of Swords to the King of Cups. You go from being spread too thinly and not being able to devote to the things that you want, kind of sitting in your power. And knowing what matters. Knight of Wands. It's going after the things that are important. It's kind of waving the flag. It's almost like knight in shining armor, knight of wands. And the 5 of swords. There's an element of people trying to get you to stay. This main character here looks slightly maniacal, but looks like Jack Nicholson, I think, in The Shining. But it's, people think you are maybe crazy for doing what you're doing, but you're doing it for you. The Lover's card could be a relationship. Doesn't have to be, like I said, this doesn't feel like it's romantic or that kind of relationship. It feels like it's family or commitments or work or money. But this situation could mean then you feel more able to pursue perhaps a romantic relationship that hasn't been possible while this has still been kind of going on. We have the Hangman. Could be Pisces, could be just the end of, this could be somebody that's hanging right now, kind of unclear about what the situation is and getting clarity. 2 of Wands, decision is being made, and then you have the Sun, the best card in the deck. So once you've resolved this, you then can focus on perhaps a relationship and clarify where maybe there is uncertainty or has been uncertainty. You're making a decision, 2 of Wands, and the outcome, or it's the thing that you have really wanted. And maybe you're backing away from this 3 of Cups in order to pursue the Sun. Anyway, that's what I have for you this morning. Feels like a natural point to stop. If it was helpful, if it relates to your situation, I would love to know more in the comments. If you feel comfortable, if you like the video, you know what to do. And if you think this kind of reading might be useful in the future, if you like the way that I read, subscribing to the channel and clicking the notification bell will make sure that every time there's a new reading, you are one of the first to know. I seem to have got over the notification stumble. Interesting. Don't know whether there's something in that for me, but if you've been watching the last few readings, you'll see I keep stumbling over the word notification, but today it seems to be not a problem. But anyway, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it was helpful. If it was, I will see you on the next one.